Hello and welcome to our classroom. We have here Trayton and Amanda Bourne.
And
this
Keegan.
And Keegan. This is Keegan, yep. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do a little experiment. And we had already read our nonfiction book about polar bears. Now, Trayton, I want you to tell me one thing that you learned about polar bears. One fact that you learned about polar bears.
One fact about polar bears, you know how they keep warm?
How do they keep warm?
Fat.
By their fat. Where do they have their fat?
Inside their body.
On their bodies, right? What else do polar bears have that help to keep them warm? What is that other word that starts with an F? Their fur, right? Their fur on their body too. Yes. So where do polar bears live? Do polar bears live in Wisconsin?
No.
No.
By penguins.
They live by penguins, right? They live in the Arctic. And I suppose polar bears could live in Wisconsin in the wintertime because it's cold, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to do just a little experiment. We have right here our ice water, and that's going to represent...
And some butter.
Yep. And this ice water here is going to represent the ocean where the penguins and the polar bears, all of our Arctic animals, live.
And I'm 8.
And those animals, you're 5. Those animals they swim into the ocean. Why do they swim in the ocean, Trayton? What are they doing when they're in the ocean?
Try to catch some food.
Trying to catch some food. What kind of food do they eat? What kind of food do those polar bears eat?
Fish?
Yeah, they eat those fish. And those fish also live in the ocean, but we're just talking about our polar bears today. So we have our
fish.
Ice water, and then we also have our
polar bear.
We have
fat.
Our fat, right? And that fat, we call that blubber or fat that's on our polar bears. What we're going to do is we're going to pretend that our polar bear is our finger, our index finger here, right?
Like
Show me your index finger. There's our polar bear. There's Mr. Polar Bear. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pretend that this finger here is our polar bear that does not have, Trayton, that does not have any fat or blubber, Trayton, or fur on our finger, right? We're going to take our finger and we're going to put it into the water for like 10 seconds. Then we're going to pull it out and see what that feels like. Trayton, are you focused? Okay, not yet. Then we're going to take our Crisco, here our fat or our blubber, and we're going to put our finger in that, and then we're going to have that blubber on our finger, and we're going to put it into the water. Shh. I want you to focus, Trayton, because I want you to really know what you're doing with this experiment, okay? When we get started, I want you to be able to understand what we're doing. All right. With that fat, it's going to represent the fat on the polar bear on our finger. All right, Trayton, so I think we should just get started right away. All right, let's take your finger. Not yet. Nope. Let's take our finger. This is going to be our polar bear without any fur or blubber, right? Put that finger into the ice water. See if you can put it in there for 10 seconds or more.
2, no. 3, 4.
Let's just try 10 seconds and see if our finger's cold or not. I want you to count out loud. You can just use one finger. Okay, let's count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
How did that feel?
Hot.
That felt hot?
Yes.
That was really hot on your finger?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, what did that feel like?
A
little bit cold, right? Yeah. Okay, let's take our hands out. Take our hands out. Leave that there. All right, let's dry off our hands.
No.
Here's a towel.
I can't.
Shh. Let's dry off our
Why
hands.
do I have?
Okay, now you're going to take that one finger and you're going to, hold on, let me help you. You're going to put which finger would you like to use? Just choose one. And you're going to put it in, hold on. You're going to put it in like that. Right straight down in the middle. Okay? Make sure that fat and that
I
blubber.
want to do it for 40 seconds. Okay. 40 seconds.
Okay, I just want to make sure that it's on there good. Oh yeah, that's nice and slimy. Okay, hold on, don't go. On the count of 3, I'm gonna have you put your finger in there and see how long you can count. Okay? Ready to go.
1, 2, 3,
Count slow.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Put your finger in there. What does it feel like?
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Okay, so let's take your finger out. Hold on, let's take your finger out.
I want to do for 40.
Hold on. What does that feel like?
A little bit cold.
It's a little bit cold. Is it as cold as is it as cold as it was when you had it in without the butter on there, without the
Nene, my daddy, Mama, my dog.
Is it colder with it on there or without?
Both.
With or without?
Oh.
I think it's colder without the ice, right? It's colder without. It was cold with this on there?
No.
Okay. It wasn't cold when that was on there, right? So, how do you think polar bears live in the Arctic? How can they stand that cold, cold weather, that climate that they live in? How can they stand that cold, cold climate?
Because they stay warm.
They stay warm with what?
Food.
With their fur and their
Fat.
and their flat or their blubber, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, this was a learning experience for me with a lot of distractions with my dogs barking in the background and a baby. So thanks for bearing with me. But I guess that's something that we can take with us because maybe in our classrooms, not everybody's going to be focused and there could be some distractions that go on that are beyond our control. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say goodbye.
Here's one of the doors right here.